Okay. This is like my third time trying to do this. So this third time's a charm. It's going to work. I look kind of sad, huh? I am kind of sad. And I've been sad for a while now. For many different reasons. But getting back to the poetry has kind of helped. No, it has a lot helped. Not kind of helped. It has helped a lot. And I've got a lot of new things, but I'm not going to share them at an open mic. I'm not going to share them at this type of format. Well, maybe an open mic. A special open mic. I don't want to be called a liar for later. Just stay tuned, guys. Anyway, I've just trying to remind myself that I am a survivor and that I can be sad. I have been in the depths of despair and came back like a million times stronger. And knowing that like that is who I am. I am resilient. I am capable of so much. So I don't know. This poem is a very sad poem when I felt very low. And my family, we got through that. So we can get through anything. And maybe me sharing this will reach someone else who is going through something similar. And you'll know that it gets better. And in the future, you can be sad about other shit, but not that shit. Okay. All right. Anyway, it's called Compass. They say fight or flight. For me, it's die or write. Live by the pen or succumb to the agony within, so I give in and slit my wrists as the ink spills from bloody inkwells once abandoned. And I recall the standard I once set. I wrote with no fear and no regrets. I was brave. There was nothing I was unwilling to say, no hesitation. I spoke freely of my inner devastation. I showed you every flaw, every tear, every stain. I gave you all of my pain. And my vulnerability only made me stronger. But now there is no answer when I call on me. I have been silent for over a year, and these are words you were never supposed to hear. I write this with no intention of public consumption. I just need to find my sense of direction. I've been lost without my words. Without my words, I need my words, for who am I without my words? I am a mother. A mother who buried her firstborn son, and despite contrary advice, I made another baby to take his place. And when he was born, it was like looking in his brother's face, same features. And remembering is like watching from the bleachers. I see me rocking my child to sleep. I see me cowering at his father's feet. I see my bruises and blackened eye. I see us in the courtroom. I hear him lie. I see me welcome him back. Daddy's home. I see him use my body as his throne, shaping me into his desired position. I see Nikisha, the submissive. Fast forward, before I know it, I see my daughter, and I fell in love for the third time, and her father promised that time would be the last time he put his hands on me because he loved me. And I looked in my son's eyes and my daughter's eyes and saw my own eyes, and I couldn't continue to lie to myself or anyone else, so I left. And my family of 3 was happy until recently. And now my son hates me sometimes. He's on the spectrum, so he doesn't always understand the words as he says them. It's been about a year since he confirmed my fear that we would end up here. Something broke inside my child, and no kiss from mommy could fix it. On and off again, bullying has taken its toll. I heard my son say he will never grow to be old, because he will take his own life before he has that chance. He said he wanted to die and he didn't know why, and I didn't know what to do, and I still don't know what to do. We have good days and bad days, but good days are in the few. I hear him say, Mommy, I will never forgive you, because I left him in that padded room. I couldn't take it anymore. I see him scream while I cry next door. Staff assuring me that it would be okay, and as much as I want to, I can't believe a word that they say. I see my little boy hitting his head into the wall with so much force that it forces him to fall, and he gets up and does it again and again and again, and his blood only seems to encourage him. And I know I have failed him, because I can't save him, but I must save him. I refuse to grieve for another child. I refuse to reconcile. They say autism may impact his depression. Sedated him with prescriptions. Some days his eyes have no life left in them. He is hurting, and I am hurting. My daughter is hurting, and because there are two of them and one of me, and some days he takes all of me. My daughter spends way too much time with Disney. She uses the television as a distraction, and I know it'll be years before I know the impact that all this is having. Her brother is the first man she's ever loved. And sometimes he is cruel to her. And then he is sorry and she forgives. And then he is cruel to her and she is sorry and he forgives. And then he is cruel to her and he is sorry and she forgives. And while I applaud her willingness to forgive her brother, I don't want her to learn that it's okay to let a man hurt her. I lived that, as did my mother and my grandmother, and there within lies the depth of my burden. How do I stop the hurting? I long for the days that a Band-Aid can make the boo-boos go away. Most days it's all I can do to make it through the day. Plastering a smile on my face. I'm fine. How are you? Therapists say take it one day at a time, and I'm exhausted from all the secrets and all the lies. Writing this was always my only way to cope. And without my words, I had no hope. I felt this story wasn't mine to tell, but I can't keep pretending. I always hated fairy tales. I pray that my son will not see this as a violation of his privacy. I try my best to live this privately, but I can't keep it inside anymore. Isn't that what the poetry is for? And it occurs to me, if I can fake a smile with all that I endure, maybe your smile is also impure. What weight exists inside of you? Has your something great also been taken from you? How am I? I'm fine. And you?